What's poppin', guys? PewDiePie TV coming back at it again with another year in review. You guys ever heard of PewDiePie? I'm coming out of retirement. It's me, PewDiePie, here to drop a PoChop year in review just for you. Holy moly. I'm so glad to finally be back. It's been a hot minute since you've seen me in person, you know? Things have changed. I'm looking a little different. Here, let's Alright, there we go. It's good to be back here in this room. You know, I couldn't imagine being anywhere else. I couldn't imagine doing one of these anywhere else, you know? We've been in this room for so long. How long now? I couldn't even tell you. Let's get started, shall we? So as you guys are aware, there was no year in review montage last year. Time had gotten the best of me and things simply did not work out. Well, I fear they might not have worked this year either. So while I do hate to disappoint yet again another year, things are progressing behind the scenes. I've decided to dedicate the time elsewhere as I'm still trying to find that equal balance, equilibrium. Oh, Trump, I believe I have heard enough. You've got to be kidding me. Some sort of hologram device. You've got to freaking be kidding me. I have gotten got, as they say. Welcome to Year in Review. It is me, Grandmaster Poe. I'm more of a behind the off-camera sort of figure. This is no longer acceptable. I'm no longer happy with the way the PoChop handles things. I've had enough of PoChop's BS, and this is the final straw. It's the last one. I will admit, while the 10-year anniversary PoChop Spectacular was good, and it bought him some time. That time is now over, and we expect content. 2 years in a row is just unacceptable, PoChop. I expect my year in reviews, and I expect them promptly. With the PoChop being in hiding, I can only assume that he has chosen to opt out of the channel, and so I shall be taking over from here on out. That is right, the PoChop is now under the Grandmaster's heading of production, and I will now conduct the PoChop year in review myself. Starting off the year in review, we have the Discord fire. The fire on the Discord. The PoChop joined us. Hey guys. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if this was gonna work. A little technical difficulty we just had there. I apologize. That worked about as well as I thought it would, but I had to give it a shot, you know, right? Well, yes, once again, there is no year in review montage. I'm gonna cut straight to it. No BS. That is just the simple facts. If you couldn't tell by our video lineup, we were just not strong enough to pursue that direction. Don't worry about it. No montage. No montage. Sorry. Yes, you've heard all my excuses. They're the same as every other year. If you know, you know. If you don't, then go back. It's the same old sad, somber tale, okay? I'm not fast enough. Quality, quantity, yeah. You know all the whole shtick. It's about to come into reversal. It's finally coming into play. I'm finally picking up speed. You're gonna see that here next year. We're gonna get more uploads than this year for sure. You can quote me on that. How many we have? 4, 5? 4, 5? 4, 5? 4, 5? Go f*** yourself. We've hit rock bottom in upload speed. The only way we can go is backwards, which is what we want to go for. We want to get more. So, yeah. Progress. But yeah, stay optimistic. Don't lose faith in me. Having faith in me is probably like the best thing you could do with yourself, because it's like, what else are you gonna do? Go to church? Like Jordan Peterson videos? Yeah, the alternative is not very much, okay? So be pretty blessed with what you've got. I'm in an undisclosed location. Everything worked out for the most part, not the way I wanted it to go, but you know, Grandmaster Poe is off my head because he doesn't think I can do the channel anymore. He doesn't think I'm fit. He wants to take it over himself, yada yada. It's not worth getting into, but that's the situation at hand. I gotta earn my place to get back into my studio room. How I'm going out about it right now is I'm kind of just sneaking back and forth traveling. I'm living here and coming back home and shooting some stuff. stuff and hiding again. It's not very ideal, but when somebody's out for your life, you only got so many options, alright? So all that being said, we're gonna get all that lore mumbo jumbo out of the way. 2025, how bad is it? So that was 2025. Did you guys like it? Did you guys frick with it? I don't know. This one kind of flew by. I have no idea what happened this year. Waluigi, my biggest drawback is myself. I am way too experimental. I'm always trying different stuff, and that is holding me back. I'm always wanting to push myself and becoming better as a creator, trying new different things each time. Naturally, that's bound for drawbacks. Some of these challenges are involuntary. I'm not gonna take responsibility for everything, but I think with that, it's important to grow and to get better with practice. You know, we don't have Andrew Tate teaching me the ways of editing. I'm figuring all that ish out on my own. Things are bound to speed up eventually, right? That's the point I'm trying to get across. You hear me here today on this very day, the last day of 2025. Holy freaking cow! We're getting in a good direction. Okay, things are getting better. Things are getting peak. We're gonna hit peak number 3. We've peaked so many times already. But you know, starting off 2025 and everybody's favorite beginning month of August, we had so the definition of experimental: Discord Court, the revival, the season 2, not season 2. It's only one episode. It's more of a spin-off than anything. The long-awaited spin-off of Discord Court, The Enchanting Tales by the Discord Fire, aka Discord Fire. This was a fun trip, taking something that was simple in format and quadrupling the production value. So much went into this video with attention to detail, you have no idea. We got the return of Jesse, Griffin, and the Bear Man, this time joined with the legendary musician Gavonio hopping into the mix. One of my favorite things about the Discord vids is how much there is to expand upon. With having just the audio, that forces me to paint the canvas myself. I had a vision and thus I put it into play, into reality. With this video, we learned that the sky is the limit. Not anything necessarily, but perhaps more is possible than we might have originally thought with the power of editing magic. Just a little bit, just a little sprinkle of that seasoning, you know, brings out the true flavor or something. Up next, we had a little teaser for what December had in store with the wonderful miracle of life. Yeah, very low stake upload, but the diehard fans know the good news is ahead when they see this. You think some random Joe is gonna click on a nothing thumbnail with a vague name? Only the real ones have been paying attention, that's right. And then finally diving into December, we had the long-awaited magnum opus of 2025. Part 1, anyways, it's only part of the magnum opus. It's a two-way chronicle of Christmas Waluigi 2025. Heartache for the holidays. Yeah, that's right. Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, we had the whole Mario gang up in there, Peach, Daisy. Funny story with this, as well as the first Mario Waluigi vid, these were supposed to be very short, but somehow with the undying fight for master production became so much more, especially with this video. Yeah, did you know these little shorts were supposed to be little promos for the music, little one-off, get some more views on the music video? Yeah, that's not what happens at all when you plan one of these. Kind of just becomes a whole production that goes alongside the music video. They go together, they cross over. I spent way more time building this one than the actual product it was supposed to be promoting. That's kind of funny, you know? Life do be like that sometimes. Life do be like that. Anyways, this one's still fresh, so I'm gonna lean from spoilers. Basically, Mario, Waluigi, and the gang are back with a more powerful punch. Waluigi is once again delusional and sings his heart to be at peace. It was a very lovely production. Everybody had a good time. Kind of lying there, but everyone was happy with the results. That's right, everybody. I don't even know what I did, but the original cut of this was very bad. It was a mess. Sometimes retakes, reshoots is all it takes to make something go from a 50 to 100, you know? So my lesson is never give up on your dreams and keep redoing it until you get it right, okay? Practice does make perfect. Absolutely awful putting this one into fruition, but everyone involved did a spectacular job. And with some editing peak at play, this might just be one of the top productions we've had in a hot minute. It's a must watch. You have to check it out. And of course, right after that, we had the long-awaited Waluigi Christmas 2, or Waluigi Last Christmas as as the title of the song is respectively called. If you thought the first video was a banger, this one somehow manages to knock it way out of the park in every way imaginable. The vocals are beautiful, the visuals are mesmerizing. If you're not repeating this one at least 3 times, you must be watching on silent, because your ears have not been blessed by the sweet sorrow sounds of Waluigi. You don't know what you're missing. You might have seen teasers, you might have seen promos, you might have seen a small clip or a screenshot here and there, but that does not do it justice for how magnificent this product is. Don't believe me? Go watch it yourself. The first watch might not do it for you, so you have to watch it 3 times. That is the golden rule. 3 means a win for me, you know? I'm talking about me as in you. A win for you. There's simply no other explanation. This one's been on the radar and in development for the best of up to 2 years, and I managed to whip it out in a little under a month. Like I said before, the whole movie thing took way longer. Took at least 2 months on that one, but maybe even 3, maybe 4. I have no clue. I made it my goal for this year to get the Christmas Waluigi music video out. I was not gonna let that sit in the vault another year, especially after I put so much into it. So it was absolutely the most grueling timeline of events I've faced in a hot minute, but the accomplishment speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. Always approaching new peaks. Always. And last but not least, we got the 2025 Poshop speed drawing that has yet to come into fruition. It's already there. It hasn't been posted, hasn't been edited. We'll get there. Right now, I'm focusing on this. The last video 2025, although technically not the last one that comes in order. Whatever, bro. It doesn't matter. Content's gonna come out. That's all that matters. It's the wonderful speed drawing, a wonderful product. We switch it up. We try something new. We're gonna have it released later tonight. Stay tuned. Just sit here before midnight, before the ball drops, and keep refreshing. It'll come. And with that, we got 2025 coming to a close. You know, optimism wins, though. I don't care. I kind of just don't care anymore. You know, I suffer so much, and I'm not gonna beat myself up over it even more than I already do. Peak takes time. I've got a good feeling coming up. We're about to show all those haters that, no, you suck. Pochop comes out on top, you know, Pochop tops. Hashtag Pochop tops. Leave that, we're gonna start a movement here. I've got a good feeling here. The gears are finally moving again. The best has yet to come. You're not gonna see a quick 180, I'm sure, but things will certainly improve. Mark my words. Mark, talking to you. Next time you see me, I'm gonna be topping off the best year in review montage to date, and Grandmaster Poe is gonna be bowing down my feet once again because he knows his place. You can't take away the Pochop from the Pochop, you know? That's just madness. I'm a wanted man. Grandmaster Poe doesn't understand the commitment to improving at the degree that which we have taken on. And that's okay. He shall see in time, and as will all of you. But until then, that's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. Yeah, so that's the 2025 year in review. Diet year in review. Next year, 2026. Here we go. Expect OG Mike or somebody resembling him. Behind the scenes will return. So many behind the scenes. A handful of familiar faces returning to the scene. And oh yeah, who can forget a little bit of Waluigi sprinkled in between? Oh my god, you thought Waluigi was done? We got so many Waluigi bloopers to dish out. Nothing too crazy. But it's coming. Content is coming. Content of all kinds, all shapes, and all sizes. And with that small tease, I think we've been redeemed. Grandmaster Poe, suck on these disease, you know? Think you're a little sick. I think you'd be like coughing and stuff. You're a little gross, bro. Anyways, guys, that being said, I am the Pochop, and thank you for tuning in to this year's year in review. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting. We love comments. I love comments in particular, so if you have something to say, do not be afraid to say it. If you have any criticisms for me, things I can improve upon, not hate comments, those are not to be confused with criticism. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the whole spiel. We'll see you next year in 2026 for the year of revolution. We've been redeemed, now time to revolt. It's a revolutionary tale of how the Pochop came back into action. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. See you guys next time, next year. I'm cold. I need to get out of this place.